So here's Pierre Poilievre from Canada Proud. Do you agree with Pierre Poilievre that it's time to stop spending our money on globalist foreign aid scams? Boy, I've made a couple of videos about that recently. Subscribe to the channel and you can see all of my wonderful, informative videos.
All of these improvements will be funded by dramatically cutting foreign aid, most of which, or a lot of which, goes to dictators, terrorists, and global bureaucracies. We've got enough problems at home. We've got our own backyard to protect. We can't be sending billions of dollars to other places. Often, much of it is wasted and stolen and swallowed up by bureaucracies that act against our interests. I will be bringing our money home with massive cuts to these wasteful and corrupt foreign aid grants. So Canadians will decide. With Trudeau, Carney Liberals, more and more billions of dollars will go to global and globalist organizations, while our people at home are starving and our military is unable to defend our territory. Or they can bring it home with common sense conservatives who will make sure our money serves our people, our sovereignty, and our interests.
Yeah, we've been covering some of this global affairs spending stuff. It's, you know what? Misinformation in Sri Lanka is none of our damn business. I say let the Sri Lankans handle it. Let them decide what's misinformation. Because I tell you what, whoever Trudeau sends is simply going to spread misinformation and try and deceive them. Guaranteed. I've been paying attention to the Trudeau government these last 9 years. I know how they operate now. If you see that they're sending $20 million to fight misinformation in Mali, they're spending $20 million to lie to the people of Mali. Guaranteed. You see all the money they sent over to Afghanistan for, women and girls, equity, all this kind of stuff. You know what? The Taliban made it clear. They made it clear. Not interested, right? Maybe we shouldn't have been telling them what to do in the first place, honestly. They've kind of made up their mind, it seems, right? Maybe we should just stop trying. And by the way, isn't that colonialism? I thought we were supposed to be against that. Are we trying to put our Western values, our corrupt white supremacy values, on them? Why are we doing that? Isn't that colonial? I thought colonialism was bad. So Pierre is 100% right. Nobody knows what actually happens to any of this money. Most of it probably just gets stolen, used to build new palaces, probably. What an utter waste. All right, so what's going on here? Pierre Poilievre says the open borders globalist agenda of Trudeau Carney will end when he is PM. So what is he saying here?
The radical Trudeau Carney experiment with open borders and post-national globalism has not only divided and weakened our country's sense of identity, it has endangered our people. When I'm Prime Minister, that radical, borderless, globalist ideology pushed by the Trudeau Carney Liberals will end, and we will have a Prime Minister that seals the border, protects our people, and puts Canada first.
Immigration is a no-lose. The media loves it. The media would just, if Carney said that he wanted to bring in 100 billion people, right? If he wanted to bring in 10 times the current population of the earth into Canada, all right, the media would be fine with it. There'd be a little bit of, oh, well, there is that housing issue, but, it is our diversity is our strength and all. This is a winner. Like, just being forthright on immigration is going to be a winner. He needs to really talk about it. Now that the carbon tax election, so Carney's stolen that. He says he's going to get rid of the consumer carbon tax, even though he kind of, at the same time, lectures Canadians about how really it's just because they're too stupid to understand it, but he'll do it because it's divisive. But they kind of do need to pivot a little bit, and immigration is just Canadians have had enough of there were plenty of liberals and NDP who think there's been too much immigration. There's no way to lose that argument for him. And I think that's probably a bridge too far. I think Carney probably just couldn't bring himself to say that he doesn't think there should be 100 million Canadians by the end of the century. I think it's just too baked into him as a, globalist, central banker. People are just labor units and don't matter. right? He's really running. He's not running to be prime minister of a people. He's running to be prime minister of an ant farm because he sees people as ants, right? Again, he's already lectured us on how we're just too stupid to understand how great the consumer carbon tax is. So I don't think Carney could go there. He's already come out in favor of wokeness. In fact, where was that?
While America engages in a war on woke, Canadians will continue to value inclusiveness.
Canadians also hate woke, or enough Canadians hate woke to give the Conservatives a big majority government. Maybe not the right time, Carney. Maybe not the right time to actually tell us what you really think. Because you know that he loves woke. He loves everything woke. He's the perfect, delusionally detached champagne socialist. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.